Right. Which is true.
Which not necessarily.
You can show signs of weakness. All right. But then that justifies you feeling some type of way about him having female friends. Does that not?
I have to think about
Yeah.
this.
I feel like that would justify you feeling some type of way. Because it depends on the situation. So say your homegirl hits you up at like 2:00 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about, oh, yo, I'm scared, come to my house, and you fucking leave me or leave and go to her house.
Look at
my nigga, it's on site.
Right.
I don't care if you on FaceTime with me the whole time and you show me that you're not doing nothing.
Right.
It's just like
the principle.
Like,
yeah.
why are you leaving your house 2:00 in the morning to go to some bitch? She ain't got no next friend. Nah, I really don't
Facts.
trust you.
It's true.
Cause to me that's weakness. Cause I wouldn't. No offense. Like I fucks with my homeboys. Like I have male friends, like my niggas. But I'm not doing that out of respect for my man.
Yeah.
Call somebody else.
What's your emergency?
What kind of emergency? Like she
wait,
said,
wait.
you don't have no other friends.
Wait,
Okay.
nah. Call me and my girl coming
Right.
over.
Right.
All right, we on the way.
Team. We on the way.
Right.
What are some other double standards that plague relationships?
One that I would say plague relationships is when people say, "Oh, women can't have sex without emotions being attached," and men can.
That shit is annoying. That's another one. That's
That
another
is
one that frustrates me.
I want to hear this.
The fuck you smiling for?
They say that, and then they say that they say the same thing for men. They say that when men have sex with women, that it's only physical.
It's
That's
only
not always
physical.
true. That's not always true.
No.
Yo, from a guy standpoint, is it a double standard? Possibly. Because
no, it's not possibly. It is.
Yeah.
It's a
I
double
want to hear
standard.
why he says possibly. Go ahead, talk.
Because to us, it's definitely just physical. It's just definitely
Not all the time.
Most times,
I'm gonna need y'all to stop saying that bullshit.
No, I want to hear him. Let him talk.
most times, like I know from my personal experience, most times I slept with girls, is that I just didn't care about them. It was like, oh, okay, like I could be with a girl for like a year and just have no feelings to her at all.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, was there ever an instance where you were having sex with a female and you developed feelings for them, or something like that of that nature? It was just sex.
Not that I recall. Maybe if we were talking, and we were just talking like, okay, she's cool or whatever. We talking and we had sex. Then the feelings grow after that. But it wouldn't grow for me. It wouldn't grow because of sex. It would just grow because I like your personality. I like the way you chill. The way you chill.
But that's the problem, though. Like, the continued interaction with her allows the time to get to know her. So although it may have started off physically, the emotional can
but there's also
develop.
there's also some females that you sleep with. I sleep with, or used to sleep with. That
She said, "Hoof," like it's a problem.
it might be a problem. Some females I used to sleep with where I just didn't. I didn't like the personality. It was just like, okay, no matter how many times I sleep with you, no matter how many conversations we have, no matter how many late night talks we have, I'm never gonna feel that way for you.
And what the problem is, or where the double standard comes in, is that men think that women are not capable of doing that.
Of the same thing.
I know so many people. I have not so many friends. I have friends actually who know, like, I literally want this, and this is what I'm getting from you. Boom.
Right.
You satisfy me in this department, and this department only. No feelings here. Let me get what I need. I'm out.
Exactly.
I'll catch you next time.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I know men who just be like, oh, yeah, it's just for sex, but really out here catching feelings.
Yeah.
Slipping up over some bitch that you said is just for sex.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear that, oh, females can't have sex without emotions involved or without developing feelings because it's possible.
And also, not that we're to go back onto the people who do have numbers, the women that may have numbers. You think those women have sex with? They have feelings for everybody they had sex with?
Exactly.
All the 30 people. 30
Right.
some odd
Exactly.
People? No.
Nah.
30 people is crazy.
Yeah, they definitely.
No, what I'm
didn't.
saying is, like, the people who do have a larger number, they don't have. I doubt they have feelings for all of those people. So it's possible in that example in itself, they may not be hoes. They may be sexually free.
If that's what you want to call it.
If whatever they call.
like Lynn from Girlfriends. Y'all remember her?
Or like, what's that girl from She Gotta Have It, the show?
I never watched it.
Personally.
All right, so I have a little bit of a different question. So there's couples, and you see their relationship or whatever, and you see pictures, whatever. And say the relationship ends, like the pictures stop or whatever, like you know that they break up. Would you automatically assume that the male did something to have that relationship and or whatever?
I wouldn't automatically. My assumption, if I know the couple and I know both parties in the couple, or I know something, like I don't know these people at all, or I know them.
I would say you don't know them.
Yeah, let's say you don't know them. You don't know any details, any solid details about their relationship.
And I don't know
for example,
and I don't know any of them personally.
See,
let
me give you an example. Like Fab and Emily, whatever her name is. Let's say before the domestic shit happened and they're broken up. Y'all would all assume it's because of Fab.
Yeah, but that's because he cheated in the past.
Or Joel Santana and his baby moms, and they broke up. You would think,
we would automatically assume that it's because of the man.
Yeah.
No, not for me.
See,
my assumption.
I see why people would do that, but I would base my assumption off of the subs that I see.
Subs.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. My assumption is based
but
off
people
something
could throw
I've
out
seen.
subs. Pause. People could throw out subs, and that doesn't mean that
they're not in the wrong.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
My assumption is based off something that I know. If I don't know anything about the couple, then I'm not assuming anything.
So now say you know them, like you don't know them, you're not friends, but you know these people, like you maybe went to school with them or whatever, like you saw their relationship develop in whatever way, but you don't really know any details, and they're not together anymore.
I don't think, like, honestly, I don't think I dissect it that much. I'll be like, damn, I wonder what happened. I don't think I'll be like, oh, he did something.
Okay.
She did something. I'll be like, damn, what happened? Like, they was good. Or if they weren't good, I'll be like, I wonder, like, what happened? I don't put it on.
You don't put it on
anybody.
gender?
Now that I think about it, I'll be like, he probably cheated on her.
You probably do.
Yeah.
You probably assume.
I wouldn't assume that. I would only assume that if he had that behavior in the past.
Like, for me, I would assume that he did something wrong. He probably cheated.
But why is that? Because women fuck up just as much in relationships.
Yes, but
just as much.
They do.
Like I said, women are more like cats. They hide shit, and men are more like dogs. We're just out in the open.
Yeah.
AKA Tristan Thompson, allegedly. This black man don't cheat. But
Tristan Thompson, open. Okay.
Because he was out in the open being sloppy.
Yeah.
Like if Khloe was cheating, like you haven't seen no videos of Khloe cheating.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put that same analogy. It's the same thing where it's like, okay, we know he's fucking up.
We don't even, right. I agree with that. But now say what if she probably cheated in the background and
you don't know.
Right. You see, this is what I'm saying. Like, we always assume it's the man, but we don't really know what goes on behind closed doors. It's a
double standard.
It's definitely a double standard.
Because the guys get the burden.
Right.
And we have to prove that
my
we
boyfriend
always
say that. He'd be like, it's always the men. It's always the men. No matter what y'all females do, the men always get the blame. And I never understood what he was saying until one day I finally understood.
That is so true.
That brings me to like Love and Hip Hop. I don't know if y'all watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, but in the situation where Jasmine slept with Kirk, she got a lot of the heat for that, and she mentioned that. She was saying, I don't feel like people put nearly as much blame on Kirk than they do on me.
She's the homewrecker.
She's the homewrecker.
Yeah.
But in the same sense, who allowed the homewrecker to come in?
That's true.
They had equal responsibility.
Exactly. So it shouldn't be put
right.
on
it
one,
shouldn't
but
be.
It was.
Yeah.
Hey.
So
because as women, we'd be like, oh, she knew he was with so and so. Why did she even do that? But he was the one who took the vows.
Yeah.
That is another double standard.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
It's
that
crazy.
was good.
It's crazy.
That was good.
It's crazy for females, right? If I'm caught cheating, you guys automatically go to other female.
Yeah, they always go to the girl. Always has a problem with the other girl.
Yeah.
Why do you have the problem with
we
the
don't
girl?
do that with
guy.
the men.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Let's talk about a double standard in a friendship, though. This one just randomly popped in my mind. So, like, if your friend is with somebody who ain't shit or whatever, the girl always, like, tend to forgive, like, their man. However, say we have a falling out, like the female friends have a falling out. Like, the women most likely would not forgive their friend the same way that they forgive the man who's always treating them wrong. Why do y'all think that is?
Because women are crazy. Like, y'all females are really crazy.
I think that men don't have that problem. Because I feel like men... Yeah.
Hey,
men don't have that problem.
You don't think so?
Bro-code.
I don't think so.
Men are like, I fuck with you, I don't fuck. Or we cordial. Like they couldn't be more cordial than
they may not fuck with you on the same level.
Yeah, but
they'll still fuck with you more than a female will.
They're
fuck
not
with
as emotional as we are as female.
Yeah.
But why would we forgive the man who continuously hurts us and maybe like the one friend who did something wrong one time?
No lie. And I know people gonna hate me for this.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like when it comes to men, women are weak.
I agree.
We're weak.
Well,
yo,
we put up with more shit from men than we would put up with from anybody else.
Well, I think that I don't know why I don't really. Okay, I think that women feel like they may have more than one friend, and they question the connection that they can have with a man. Like, if that's possible again.
Oh, I get it.
Like, can they reenact that with someone else?
Right.
Like, you know, and then if I break up with this guy, when is the next time I'm going to find someone
but
that
I could
I'm
always
in a
get another
relationship
friend.
with? You might have more than one already. Lose if you.
But what if that's a loyal ass friend?
If that person is a loyal ass friend.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about it also is, there's another reason or something. At least for some people, if it's a loyal ass friend, and I feel like there's something that you did that was messed up. Like my expectations for you as my friend is probably higher than the expectations I have for my man. I don't know if that makes sense. I get it. Like I especially, don't get me wrong. I think my expectations for my man is definitely high, but the possibility of some wrongdoing is always in my mind when it comes to men.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
True. That's true.
AKA,
when it comes to my friend, if I felt like we've been friends for so long,
it's like I've
trusted this with you. Like what? Like I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense.
It makes sense.
I get it.
It makes sense, but
it makes sense.
I'm not saying it's a reason. I'm trying to like
I
think
understand
about the people in those shoes. Like I usually try to talk stuff out with my friends. Like I talk stuff out and I want to see where you're coming from. So I think I give people chances, but I do understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Some people do dead it, but I think it's because of that. Like I feel like for some reason, this loyalty is expected more from a man than it is from your friend. And when it happens with your friend, you're like, your female, with your female friend, you're like, whoa.
I think
that's true.
I think what you're trying to say in a nutshell, AKA, good dick is hard to find. So that's why
it's not always
keep
about the
around.
dick.
It's not always about the dick.
It's always about the dick.
No, it's not. I hate.
It's always about the dick. It's always about.
It's
always, matter of fact, right. It's not about the dick. It's about you being single. Females hate being single. Single females hate being by themselves. And once you find a guy you vibe with, you don't want to let him go.
That's what I said. We don't know the next time you're.
You can always find. Yeah, you can always find. You can always find a new friend, allegedly. But a guy is hard to find. No matter if he cheats on you, hits you, beats you.
I think that's a double standard.
If he does all that shit to you, you still gonna want to keep him around because that's all you know. You know him. You're scared to go get a new guy.
I do understand.
I feel like betrayal from your friend is like the ultimate betrayal.
Yeah.
Why?
No, we're not even talking about the betrayal. We're talking about more like we had a disagreement about something. And
right.
I was like, I'm not fucking with you no more.
Yeah, right. It's not even necessarily in the betrayal sense.
Yeah.
Like, of course, like if you F my man or something like that, of course I'm going to cut you off or something like that. You
understand? But you say you fuck my man. Pause.
Yeah.
Pause. Let's double pause that. But the funny thing is you're going to cut the female off, but you're not cutting your man off.
Which is true. I'm not saying me personally, I would not cut both of them off. But yes, I understand what you're saying. Most likely you would dash away the female and keep the man. I agree.
If they slept with each
yes. Some women would do that.
A lot of women would do that.
And keep the man.
Yes.
Yo, I told you already.
That's what I'm saying.
Females are dumb.
I agree. That's the ultimate betrayal. I
trusted
you.
Yeah.
After if this relationship ends, I'm expecting you to always be there.
I just don't understand why we don't hold friends and men to the same standard.
Do you hold friends and men?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
I do too. I try my best to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna dead my friend that quick. If I have
right,
a
I'm
disagreement with my
gonna
friend,
give you chances
I'm
and
gonna
chances
give you
and chances.
a couple of chances
Yeah.
to redeem yourself.